All right, everybody, welcome to another fountain pen review. This review is the Taccia Pinnacle fountain pen that I picked up a little while ago. This is the gray one, as you can probably tell. It also comes in like a dark gray, black, and a light blue as well. The body is anodized aluminum. So a fairly hefty pen. It's still somewhat light because it's aluminum, but it's a pretty solid pen. And as you can see, we've got these grooves all along the barrel. That's the same for all the colors. The only difference is the color. So everything else should be the same. The clip has this sort of weird, all the way across the top sort of hinge. It looks like it should be a hinge, but this thing is a really stiff clip. That's as far as you can move that. So it does okay, with like clipping into a pocket or whatever, but it's a fairly stiff clip, more stiff than you might think by looking at that hinge there. As I said, this is this sort of round ridges. The cap screws off, and we have a somewhat small section of black acrylic, I guess it is. And the nib, this is the steel nib with some gold plating highlights. My camera does not seem to want to focus on that. You can maybe see that it says Taccia Japan down the side of that. That's almost worse than it was before. That's the thing. Focus on. Nope. All right, whatever. So there's a little gold plating around the edge, and down the middle it says Taccia Japan. I was told by the Taccia rep, I got this at a sort of a pen event in DC. Told by the rep that these nibs were made by Sailor for them. So, I don't know whether that's, the feed looks fairly standard as a feed goes. But, yeah. So apparently a Sailor nib made for Taccia. These threads are fairly thick right here where the cap comes on. They're fairly thick, and they are not sharp at all. So even if you do end up holding them, I tend to have my finger on them when I hold. I mean, you can't even tell that they're threads, and then round it off. So that's okay. This one did come with a converter with it. Several screws off. We do have a slight small O-ring there at the thing, and you probably can't tell. It's right there, but camera's not focusing here. It does say Sailor on the converter that came with it, so it's definitely a Sailor branded converter. So I would expect if you were planning to use cartridges, be looking for your Sailor cartridges as well. Okay, but this was the included cartridge, included converter. There was no cartridge included in the box that I got at any rate. It does take quite a lot of screwing to get that back on. There's a little bit of resistance because of that O-ring there when you get to that point, but fairly secure still. Now I have purchased a broad nib. As you might expect with a Japanese pen, broad is in the eye of the beholder, as you'll see here in the writing sample. So let's get that going here. And again, this is a cheap pad of graph paper that I've got, so nothing exciting. So Taccia Pinnacle broad nib. Now, this cheap paper is absorbing the ink quite a bit. Normally this is a fairly dry writer. So, I think because of the paper, we're getting a bit more ink flow / shading than we normally would. But and you can see as we're making some of these loops, We're getting a little bit of a, not really a skip, but the pen is drying out a little bit as we go uphill there. Let me try one more time to focus this thing. I don't know what is up with this camera. Anyway, fast writing. Keeps out perfectly well. There's no problems with any of that kind of stuff. Reverse writing. We already were not really at a broad, but this takes, you know, even a little bit further down. So I would call this a standard medium, you know, and that's maybe even an extra fine if you flip it over. The ink, by the way, I mean turquoise. One thing I've noticed, like I said, this is a fairly dry writer, so, you know, you're not going through ink nearly as much as you might expect. And this is a relatively decently sized, you know, this is a full-size converter. Let me very carefully pop this out. It doesn't necessarily look like you got a lot in there, but this metal bit is pretty long. It is, oops, I'm unscrewing that. That's exciting. There we go. Yeah, so you still have quite a bit of ink, and you can see there that's a fairly wide bit you've got. I don't know if you can really see what's going on in there. Not really, but yeah, that's the fairly wide outlet there for that. So we'll put that back together. Hopefully everything is still good. So the pen is around $100, give or take. I think it's a little bit higher, slightly higher. And of course, if you want the gold nib, then you're basically going to double that. But this is the steel nib. It's a smooth writer. You know, it sounds feedbacky. You know, it definitely makes more noise than some other nibs do, but you don't really feel it. I don't feel it when I write. So, smooth nib. It's a good writer. It's a bit dry. You know, even for being supposedly a broad nib, I find it doesn't put out quite as much ink as you might expect. So, you know, if you're looking for that, then that's good. You know, it's just something to be aware of, I guess. All right. So all in all, not a bad pen. Not available in a huge amount of places that I've seen. I think that's just sort of the brand is not as widely known as perhaps it could be, but you can find it around. Yeah. So as I said, Sailor nib. So if you're looking for Sailor cartridges, if you're a cartridge person, you know, or it comes, or at least mine came with Sailor converter. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.